I stood in the bank parking lot, staring down at the confirmation email on my phone. Your mortgage balance is now 0.0. 9 years, 3 jobs, hundreds of skipped dinners out, vacations, and impulse purchases. And now, the house was mine. I don't remember walking to my car. I just remember the weight lifting. No more monthly deductions. No more lenders. No more pressure. Just me, a small home I loved, and silence. For 2 days I floated. Then came the knock on the door. And the crash back to reality. It started with a call from Claire, my brother Ryan's wife. "Hey, Maya," she said sweetly. "We'll be swinging by later today. Just bringing a few things. The kids are excited." I blinked. "A few things?" She giggled. "You know, their beds, toys, some essentials. Don't worry, we won't crowd you too much. It's just more practical now that the house is yours." She said it like ours, not mine. Before I could respond, she hung up. Hours later, a van pulled up. Ryan stepped out, avoiding eye contact. Claire climbed down like she owned the place. And 2 kids spilled out after them. They didn't knock. They walked right in. "Wow, I love what you've done with the living room," Claire said. "It'll be great for the kids' play area." I stood frozen in the doorway. "I never said you could move in." Claire waved me off. "Come on, Maya. It's family property now. You're not even using all the bedrooms. And after everything Ryan's done for you?" "Done for me?" I laughed. Ryan finally looked at me. "Maya, don't be selfish. You don't even have a family. Let us have a shot." Claire added, "You should be grateful we're keeping this house in the family." I didn't respond. I just turned, walked to my room, and quietly slid my phone's voice recorder on. They had no idea they'd just made the biggest mistake of their lives. By morning, they'd unpacked like squatters. Claire rearranged my guest room without asking. Ryan installed a baby gate in my hallway. One of the kids spilled juice on my white rug. "No apology," I asked. "How long are you staying?" Claire replied, "Maya, stop being difficult. We're family. There's no need to act like this is your private house." "It is," I said calmly. "Legally fully mine." She laughed. "That's not how family works. The worst part? When I called Mom. Her exact words, 'You should help your brother. You don't even have children. What do you need all that space for?' I hung up. Later that night, I overheard Claire whispering on the phone. "She won't last. She's too soft. By next month, she'll hand it over." I stood outside the room, listening, recording. Inside, they were planning to change my life without my consent. But what they didn't know was, I'd already made my move. I booked a dinner at my place for Saturday. Told the whole family I had a surprise. And I did. I had a recording, a legal letter, and one sentence that would tear down their fantasy. Mom started crying. Claire's hands shook. "How could you do this to us?" I leaned in. "The real question is, how could you do this to me?" Then I said the sentence that ended it. "You've got 24 hours to pack your things, or I will." Saturday evening, I set the table like it was any other family dinner. Candles, good plates, even a bottle of wine for Mom. Claire was wearing one of my blouses. Ryan sat on the couch like a king. My parents smiled, oblivious. The kids ran wild. "What's the big surprise?" Claire asked with a smirk. I took a breath, walked over to the TV, and inserted the flash drive. The screen flickered. Claire's voice played loud and clear. "She won't last. She's too soft. By next month, she'll hand it over." Everyone froze. Then came my mother's voice from my last phone call. "You should help your brother. You don't even have children." Silence. I turned to them all, calm but clear. "I've been quiet, respectful, and generous. But this house? It's mine. And what you've done is trespassing, manipulation, and theft of space." Ryan's face burned red. Claire gasped. "You recorded me?" "I did," I said. "And I've sent copies to my lawyer. The next time you claim this is family property, you'll be dealing with a legal eviction, and maybe a restraining order." They tried to argue, beg, blame. "You're tearing this family apart," Ryan said. "No," I replied. "You didn't when you treated me like your backup plan." Claire sobbed dramatically, holding one of the kids. "Where are we supposed to go?" I didn't flinch. "Not my problem. You gambled with someone else's property and lost." That night, they packed in angry silence. I stayed locked in my room with my phone ready in case they lashed out. By morning, they were gone. Boxes gone. Gate removed. My blouse left balled up on the couch. Mom texted, "I'm disappointed in you." I left her on red. Epilogue. My home, my rules. Weeks passed. The house felt quiet, but peaceful mine again. I replaced the locks, installed a security system, and left a no trespassing sign on the gate just for fun. Ryan and Claire never apologized. They moved in with her cousin. And word got around that I wasn't the pushover everyone thought. For the first time in my life, I didn't feel guilty for saying no. I felt free. And if anyone ever calls this place family property again, I'll smile and say, not anymore.